Hi, I'm Amy, and I think there's a reason why you decided to click on this video. It's quite hard putting how I feel into words, but I thought I'd at least give it a try because for all I know, I might not be the only one going through this and just thinking all of these thoughts. Lately, I've been sort of puzzled trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing here in this world and on this earth. Why I was even brought, as Amy into this family, what I have to offer this world, all these questions, and honestly, they are not the easiest to wrap your head around and even answer these. I don't think you can answer these in just a day, a week, a year, a lifetime. I don't even know when I'll be able to answer these things. But I think it's really important to question, not in a self-doubt kind of way, but question why you're doing what you're doing. What's the intention behind your actions? I think it prevents us from living a dormant way of life. Although I enjoy the aspect of learning and education, I question myself why I'm in school right now, if that is what's meant for me. I don't have the answer quite yet. It's important to ask yourself if what you're spending the majority of your time doing each day worth it. Is it making you happy? Is it making you grow as a person? And I think a lot of us don't ask these questions because we're afraid of the answer. If it's no, then that means you either settle for what you consider not being life fulfilling, or you do something about it. But by doing something about it, that means stripping away from all that is safe and secure. And that can be a really difficult thing. It doesn't have to be, but when you're starting to do things that are new, it can be quite challenging. Although there aren't any written laws of how we should be living this life, a lot of it is implied. I feel like if you don't do things a certain way in society, you're branded as a failure or that you gave up. But I don't think that's the case at all. I think that we all have a different way to go about this life. We all have our own journey, and we don't have to attach ourselves to anything, really. We don't even have to attach ourselves to what people think of us, because we are not that. But in these 18 short years of mine, I have accumulated some information and gathered my own point of view and ideas. And I don't doubt that they're going to change in a couple years from now, because I hope to keep growing each and every single day as much as I can. But, as Socrates puts it, I know that I know nothing. And to me, when I hear this, it's a weight lifted off my shoulders, because I know that I know nothing. There's always room for growth. There's always something to learn from each experience. Every day that you walk out of your house or that you open your eyes, there's something new for you. And it's just a matter of being open, and whether it be something unpleasant or amazing, there's always something you come out of it a little bit different and better. It's just a matter of, rearranging the way of thinking and your mindset behind a lot of things, because if something happens and you react to it badly, then, there can be some work done there. But realizing that there's always something to learn from each experience. If it's an unpleasant one, life is like that. There's a duality. There's good things and bad things. But it's really up to us to know how to react to certain things and not take it so personal. Don't get me wrong, it can be quite challenging trusting in the unknown. But that makes me wonder, isn't every moment apart from right now considered the unknown? You know, we make all of these ideas in our heads and plans for the future, that we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. I definitely think that having goals is important, but anything can happen. And that makes me wonder, why not give life the freedom of giving you what you need in the moment, instead of resisting to what you probably expected or wanted to happen? Because we are still learning, so I think that we don't know sometimes what we really need. As Robert Fritz says, if you limit your choice only to what seems reasonable or possible, you disconnect yourself from what you truly want, and all that is left is compromise. I love this because it just makes it clear that we are our own limitations. We set our own limits, even on a subconscious level, with all the self-doubt. We keep making excuses as to why we can't do something, but no one is telling us we can't, except for ourselves. There could be obstacles in the way, but there's always another way, you know? So it's us that we might sometimes think, oh, well, it's not meant for us. Time to let go of that dream that we've always wanted. When we can obtain that and so much more. It's just a matter of believing in yourself and getting yourself on that frequency level. I've always thought how beautiful this life is and how perfect it is. Everything around us, all of nature is perfect, beautiful. But aren't we a part of that? The moment that we were born, we were a part of its perfection. It makes me wonder why we degrade ourselves so easily when we are a part of the universe and the universe is a part of us. We are all one. We trust that the leaves will change from red to green. We trust that the sun will shine and give us the nutrients that we need. We trust that the food will grow from the very ground. Why can't we put that same trust in ourselves? We deserve to live a life worth living, and it's just up to us to start believing it. And I just wanted to make this video because I am trying to figure this out, and I think that there could be other people who might feel the same way, and I want to continue making these YouTube videos because I want to keep growing and I want to capture it. But I also want to form a little community because I don't think we're alone. Thank you so much for watching.